No, I don't have a problem with illegal immigrants because that's the government's job to stop the immigrants from coming into this country. Now they're here, they're ours, and they're part of this country. They deserve to work. They're human beings. And it's not right that you divide a country based on race, based on color. It's not right.
We're probably another 40 minutes from home from there.
What's the first thing you're going to do when you get home?
Hug my dog, check on my chickens, and take a shower.
We're almost home.
This was a great trip. Really encouraged to see all the people out having fun with politics. I've always said when the nation gets as excited about a baseball game, as excited about a football game, when we transfer that excitement to our political experience, well then we'll be on the road to being the grand nation we can be. That was my 2 cents.
I was just so enthralled with the number of people of all ages and colors, and that everyone just seemed really happy to be there and jovial, and all the wonderful signs. It was just amazing.
My family and I went to the inauguration back in January, so this was kind of a nice, it was similar. It obviously wasn't the same, but it was very similar. I thought it spoke volumes to what the American people are actually feeling, and that was nice to have our voice heard finally, because you turn on the news and it's not what you're always getting.
The diversity of the crowd, and that people hung in there because it was really, really tight. It was as if they had it set up for maybe 5,000–10,000 people, and there were thousands and thousands of us, and we crammed ourselves in there as tightly as we could, and we got along just fine. You know, there's a few cranky moments, but nothing compared to. We were all very reasonable and mild. That was lovely.
It was an enormous amount of people, more than I've ever seen at a rally. It's the biggest rally I've been to, for sure.
We did not get close, and we thought we were close until we saw the wave. And then we realized we were not close at all. But we were right in front of a Jumbotron, so it was okay.
And then we didn't really get to hear much. We're gonna have to go home to watch it, even though we were there. But you know, we felt like seeing all the signs and seeing all the people who are like-minded, and understanding that there's a lot of BS in the debates nowadays in the political venue, that you know, it felt good to know that people aren't as stupid as we thought. There are some smart, intelligent people out there, so there's hope for us. So I felt very good about that, and I feel very good that so many people came out to see it, and so many people are interested and into it, that yeah, I'm a lot more optimistic than I was prior to, so I'm definitely glad I came.
Oh yeah, the rally was very uplifting. The possibility that we can actually have discourse in a civil manner among people who don't always agree has been very rare this political season, and maybe Jon Stewart and those couple of 100,000 people who were with me all agree. I have my doubts, but at least I feel like I'm not alone trying to do it.
Yeah, well, you know, I saw a sign at the rally here that you know, said no human being is illegal. You know, and it's really an arbitrary border, where you know, that's, you know, there's no big paint stripe, you know, at the border. At least there wasn't naturally.
Like they said, when the comedian did get serious, it would be nice if we all get to go home and turn on the news and people actually took it to heart. But I think the ones who were there are going to be the ones who take it to heart, but we would like for those who oppose this to see something out of it. And I just said, yeah, one of my favorite lines he said was, when everything is amplified, we hear nothing. So I thought that that was a great takeaway from that, to kind of let the fear go a little bit.
When we amplify everything, we hear nothing.
At the end, I thought that was really a really great example of how Jon Stewart always speaks up to us and kind of asks us to go to a higher level in our being, even if it's just to consider that we're just human and so is everybody else. And I think he kind of showed everybody that in a really wacky, fun way. And so I think that I think it accomplished something really big, and it was great.
So, and as for the bus ride, it was worth it this time, but maybe this will be it.
And the bus ride was arduous, and I'm real tired. I could just burst into tears. That's because I've passed the cranky phase.
Oh, she complained the entire time. She had a lot better trip home than there, because see, she's kind of a diva. You got to notice.
Okay, first of all, I can speak for myself.
She's kind of a diva. She thought that there was going to be like.
For you. No, this is the problem.
I got to get this in though. She thought there was going to be like queen size beds for each of us, and a personal valet that would attend to our needs. But she learned this on the way back. She's a lot better.
You just like to talk.
My mom's a massage therapist and my uncle's a chiropractor, so I'll go see them.
And the lady was holding a sign that says, "I'm an immigrant. I came in 1978." And there were several other women, and it turns out it was 3 generations of Mexicans. But yeah, because we were really focusing on immigration, I may not have even paid attention to it except for that. So, and I told her about your deal and said, if you're ever bored, take a look at the website. And so it was really neat to see all 3 generations and see how happy they were to have become American citizens.